Tonight, a deadly crash reveals an unusual discovery at a local train crossing.
And there's no crossing arms or flashing lights. It happened at Front Street near Topping Avenue in an industrial section near the river. A passenger died there after the driver went through the section and was hit by the train. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez discovered why more warnings are not in place.
At this railroad crossing in the East Bottoms, there are signs on both sides telling drivers to yield. Police say at the time of last night's crash, the railroad company was adding additional safety measures. Kansas City police are looking into why a driver going west on Front Street didn't stop for an oncoming train Thursday night at this railroad crossing near Topping Avenue. The driver survived, but the man with her didn't.
We're being told that the conductor had departed the train and had marked the westbound lanes with flares, was in the process of marking the eastbound lanes with flares when the collision occurred.
Kansas City Southern Railway, who operates on the track, added in a statement the conductor was at the crossing with a lantern. According to the Federal Railroad Administration, this is what's called a passive crossing, where there aren't any crossing arms or flashing lights when a train is approaching. Today, workers at businesses near the crossing told 41 Action News there's barely any train traffic that goes through. And federal data reflects that on average 2 trains pass through daily, and they go slow. The speed limit is 10 miles per hour. While KCPD stats show that there have been 9 crashes in the last 2 years at the nearby intersection of Front and Topping, safety records show the crossing itself has only had 4 incidents since 1977 before Thursday's wreck.
Safety should be everyone's #1 priority.
This spring, the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Federal Railroad Administration relaunched a nearly $6 million awareness campaign. Last year, 270 people were killed at railroad crossings across the country.
You always be looking. You got a yield sign in place. You know, it's for a reason.
This tragedy, a reminder for all drivers to be vigilant at any railroad crossing. In Kansas City, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.
Thank you, Andres. And city leaders told us the city does not have jurisdiction within the vicinity of the rail line right-of-way. They are only responsible for posting railroad crossing ahead at least 100 feet before the crossing. We researched the laws in Missouri when it comes to railroad crossings. There must be a visible electric or mechanical sign, or a crossing gate is lowered, or a human flagman giving a signal, or traffic signs requiring drivers to stop.